Okay, this is the pre-show announce. Can everybody hear me? All good? Can everyone hear me? Yes? Can I get a quick hello in the chat if everybody can hear me? Yes? Hey, very good. All righty. Welcome everybody to the process performance workshop. Thank you for coming. I appreciate everybody being here. Hi, chat's going crazy. How about that? Very fun. I wanted to do a couple of pre-show announcements. So this is technically a workshop. This script is still in a draft. So if you've got feedback, please do it. That's what this is for. If you don't feel qualified to give feedback, please tell me how the show made you feel. And yeah, just like keep in mind that the chat is there to help identify moments you liked, moments that you thought the writing needed some work. Guys, you're distracting me in the chat. God goodness. And there's also, I should give a content warning. This play has a lot of language in it. As you probably read in the summary on the event page, it does explore the theme of death a little bit. And I wouldn't say this is kid friendly. There will be a 10-minute intermission after the second scene. And should the internet stop functioning in the middle of the stream, it will just kind of cut out, but I will still be able to see your chats most likely. So just kind of, if you are having problems watching, just kind of say, hey, I'm having problems watching. And we'll pause, break, troubleshoot, and try to fix it. So easy peasy. Worst case, the script is online. It's on my website, michaelmoose.com. Yes, I do believe that is the pre-show announcements. So without further ado, I'm going to hop off and then the show will start in a couple of minutes. Sound good to everybody? Got a sound off in the chat? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay. I'm gonna do that right now. Okay. Showtime. Thank you, everybody.
Act 1, Scene 1. Lights up on Noah. He is well dressed and is sitting at his living room table, focused on his laptop in front of him. After several beats, he checks his watch. Nothing. Slightly disappointed, he gets up and begins to pace the apartment. There is a quiet rustling outside, almost like someone could be approaching the front door. His eyes lighting up, Noah quickly trots over to the front door, opens it, and looks around outside. Nothing. No one is there. Regardless, he keeps looking for longer than he should have before he eventually gives up and heads back inside. He takes a look at his watch. It is a very old-looking watch. He stares at the second hand going around as the sound of ticking begins to echo quietly throughout the stage. After a beat, the ticking stops and he begins to tidy up the place, removing trash over there, dusting over here, making sure it's all ready to go. He does this for a while before he realizes he's sweating. He goes over to a mirror to inspect his appearance. He manages his clothes, wipes his brow, and checks his breath. Yuck. He goes to his closet, puts on a new shirt, and then proceeds to eat a breath mint. He looks through the front door again, still nothing. He stands for a minute, waiting, before he gives up, walks back inside, and closes the door. He goes to his living room table and sits behind a laptop screen. He types for a moment before stopping and placing his face in his hands. It's hard to write. Then, there is a knock at the door. Noah looks upward slowly.
Noah, you in there?
Yeah, I'm here. Just hold on a second.
Noah begins pacing around for a moment. He goes to the mirror to adjust his appearance again. Looking good, Noah. He makes his way to the front door and opens it for Emma. He looks surprised to see her, and they stand in the doorway for a moment.
Hi, Noah.
Oh, Emma. Hey, I didn't think you were gonna come.
Yeah, I guess it has been a while.
Yeah,
I didn't think it would be right to just ignore it, though.
yeah.
I'm sorry about...
It's fine. Please, I'd rather not. Do you want to come in?
Yeah, I'd like that.
Noah opens the door further to allow Emma inside. She enters somewhat hesitantly, taking in her surroundings.
It's a nice place.
Thanks. Built it myself.
Really?
No, not really.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, it's fine. That was a good one.
Yeah. So, how are your kids? I see your posts of them sometimes.
They're doing good. Jake just started middle school, and Kimmy won her spelling bee last year.
Wow, that's crazy. Tell Kimmy I said congrats. I always hated spelling.
I'll tell her you mentioned that.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm glad she's doing well. And middle school, time really goes by, huh?
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to when they leave for college.
Well, I mean, you might have some more free time when they do. How's their dad?
Oh, he's still a piece of shit, but he's regularly paying child support now, so that's something, at least.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No what?
That you weren't together anymore.
Oh,
I heard that there was some drama, but I didn't realize.
it's fine. It was a while ago.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. He was not good for me or for them.
Still, though, I mean, that's rough. I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So, do you feel any different?
Not really. Still feels completely the same up here.
I meant like, well, yes, your head, but not physically. How are you feeling?
Oh,
But also physically, are they doing any treatment?
no. There's not really a point. It's too late.
Oh, I'm...
Yeah, what can you do, right? And as for how I'm feeling, I'm not really sure. Nothing. I just got home from the doctor and was like, well, guess I should make a post or something. I don't know. It was just out of nowhere.
Do they know how it happened?
Nope. It was just there. No reason or cause to point at. I mean, look at me. I'm the spitting image of health. Balanced diet, plenty of exercise, even fucking stretches. And then
Yeah.
get a brain tumor. I was only even there for a checkup, doing all the right things. But then he checked my pupils, and one thing led to another, and then the doctor said something along the lines of, not knowing where the tumor ended and my brain began. I thought he was joking, but then some people came in asking if I would donate my brain to science so they can figure out how this happened. It's unlike anything we've ever seen, a complete medical miracle.
Did they really call it a miracle?
That I'm alive right now? Yeah, they did. For all intents and purposes, I should be dead.
Wow.
Yeah. Just a big brain tumor sitting there, taking up space. A lot of it. Want to see it? I have an MRI.
Yes?
Noah starts going through a large pile of papers.
Is that bad? Should I not want to look at it?
No. It's fine. It looks really weird. You got to see it.
You sure?
Yeah. No, come on, Emma. Let me show you. It's neat looking.
Okay.
Here. See?
Holy shit.
Right?
I
You legitimately think it's my brain at first,
but that's the tumor?
but that's the tumor. Now, who would have thought that this would be the greatest thing I contribute to society? It's weird because, like, it's not even actually me that did it, it's just my brain. Feels like I'm just, freeloader. Emma?
Sorry. I'm so sorry, Noah.
Hey, no, it's all right. It's not like I'm dying or anything,
Damn
right?
it, Noah, this isn't a joke. I read the post. I know you're scared. Don't stand there and lie to my face about how it's all right that you're gonna die at any minute.
Noah's wrist starts to beep.
What is that?
Nothing. It's just a heart rate monitor. It's beeping because it's getting a little high. How about that?
Why are you wearing that?
Well, the doctor asked me to wear this if I live alone, so I'm wearing it.
Why do you only need to wear it if you live alone?
So, so they know when it stops.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Emma. I didn't want to. I didn't want to hurt your feelings or.
Stop worrying about my feelings. I'm trying to be here for you.
Noah walks over and hugs her. He strokes her hair gently as she begins to calm down.
Thank you for coming to see me before it happens. I didn't think anyone was gonna come.
Of course I came.
Might not have.
No.
It's true. I didn't think you'd be a guaranteed visitor.
Emma bonks him slightly on the chest.
No.
I mean, we dated in high school, Emma. That was nearly, 10 years ago. God, I'm old.
Shut up. I'm older than you.
Only by a little bit.
Enough to make me old if you're old.
And I guess.
And I'm a goddamn ball of youthful and exuberant energy, so you cannot be old.
Well, there's no arguing with that logic.
I know.
Emma separates herself from Noah. She eventually finds her way to Noah's couch and sits down. She looks at his coffee table.
I like your coasters. The flowers on them are nice.
Oh, thanks. You want them?
What?
The coasters. You can have them if you want. I made them in 4th grade.
But they're yours.
Yeah, but, it'd be nice for them to keep being used.
Oh.
Well, it's not like I'm really going to use them or anything. Or anything.
Thank you, Noah. I'll be okay. I have coasters at home.
All right. No pressure.
Can we talk about how you're feeling?
What?
Sorry, that was a little, but like, can we?
I mean, yeah, I suppose. Well, it's like I said earlier, this is all really sudden, and I honestly don't really know how.
No, I meant. Never mind.
What?
No, it's silly.
Okay, come on, spit it out.
Are you sure?
Yes, just please tell me.
Okay. I wanted to ask about how you felt
What?
when we were together.
Oh,
When things ended with us, it was different. And I think about you. Not all the time, not even in like a longing kind of way. I'm happy with who I'm with now, but I just,
but you're with someone?
yeah,
Oh,
he and I first started dating a while ago, but he's only just met Jake and Kimmy.
and it's going well?
Yeah, it is.
Do you think you'll,
Get married?
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe. He makes me happy, and the kids seem to really like him.
well, that's good then.
Yeah. He's safe, secure.
Well, that's great. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Sure.
I'm sorry, I made things weird.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I wasn't planning on mentioning him because I didn't want to make this awkward or weird or bad because I didn't want our last interaction to be bad, but then you were hugging me and I felt guilty and I started overthinking and I had to let you know and I just don't
Emma,
really know what.
it's fine. Really. Thank you for telling me. I'm happy you have someone.
Really?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
I don't know, I guess I thought I don't know.
Do you want to talk about it?
No, I do not want to spend this time talking about the guy I'm seeing.
Well, then how do you want to spend it?
I want to spend this time putting on a bow.
A bow.
Yes, a bow.
What's a bow?
Like a bow on a present. It wraps it up, makes it look pretty. It finishes it, makes it ready to go.
Oh, you're trying to wrap this up, huh?
No, wait, no, not like that. I didn't mean it like that. I meant more
I
like,
know what you mean.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, is that okay?
I don't know. It's just
What?
you have time, Emma. You have options and, enough time to explore and think about what you want to do. I don't have that. I mean, in a perfect world, yes, I would love to be able to wrap this up perfectly and just put us in a great place together where everything is wrapped up and ready to go and there is no hate or regret and just love and acceptance. That sounds amazing. And I do want that. But that kind of thing takes time and I don't have that. And what if we decide to start that process and, it gets messy and hard and difficult and then right then, game over and I'm out of time? What if that's how it ended?
That won't happen. It won't happen like that.
How do you know?
I just do. It couldn't happen like that. It wouldn't.
That's naively optimistic.
I don't care. I mean, look at your MR. Speaking at all right now is naively optimistic, and look at us.
Look at us. Who would have thought?
Do you remember?
No, I refuse to ever do that.
Shut up. Do you remember back in high school when we went on our first date?
And I kept making references to things you had never heard of before.
Yes. I was so confused. I had no idea what you were talking about.
How was I supposed to know that? I mean, you kept pretending that you understood everything.
I know.
It took me 20 minutes before I finally called your bluff and asked you what I was talking about.
Yeah, you were really good at talking for 20 minutes straight
Okay,
uninterrupted.
wow, rude. It was not uninterrupted.
Okay, me going, yeah, that's neat. Wow. In between your paragraphs does not count as me actually contributing anything to that conversation.
Well, I'm sorry. I was nervous, so I couldn't stop talking.
Well, I was nervous too, so I couldn't speak up.
I just really wanted you to like me.
I wanted you to like me too.
Well, did it work?
Yeah, did it work for me?
Most definitely. Is it working now?
A little bit, and is it working for me?
Very much so. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have.
No, it's my fault. I got carried away.
No, it's just because of the situation. It's not.
Yeah, it's just because of that.
Emma,
Yeah,
what we had, it was good, right?
yeah, yeah, it was. Hey, Noah,
Yeah,
it was good for you too, right?
yeah, yeah, it was.
Hey, Noah,
Yeah.
why didn't we work out?
I don't know. I guess, I guess I was just scared.
Of me?
No, no, not you. Well, actually, maybe a little.
I'm sorry.
No, like it wasn't because of you. I wasn't literally scared of you. You're not very scary.
Shut up.
I don't know. I think it was just getting to my head. I was worried I was just gonna ruin everything without meaning to. I was terrified I was gonna end up hurting you and ruining our relationship.
So your solution to this was to break up with me and ruin the relationship?
Yeah, I guess it wasn't a very good idea. Sorry.
Ah, don't mention it.
There was just a lot going on, and I started thinking too much, and I couldn't stop doing that. So I just took the best thing I had and ended it just because I was afraid I might ruin it. Well, Not that it even matters anyways. Life moves on, you know? Oh, right.
Sorry.
For what?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I just didn't know what to say in response to that.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
No, you don't have to say sorry.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry.
Good God, Emma, just
I'm sorry.
goodness, will you cut it out?
Okay. Sorry.
Jesus Christ, Emma.
I really meant it that time.
Did you now, really?
Yes. God, I know I'm terrible.
Except you're not, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're not terrible. You're literally the worst.
Oh my God, Noah.
Emma hits Noah with a throw pillow. Noah picks up the other one to defend himself.
You're the worst.
Stop. Okay, I'm sorry.
You're really distracting, you know?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
You were the one who hit me with a pillow.
I only did that because you distracted me.
But I only.
Stop it. I know you don't have much time.
That is correct. Yes.
Shush. And I know you said you were scared of wrapping us up. But I'm talking to you right now and things are fine. I enjoy talking to you. I've missed talking to you. Please, let me really talk to you about something real. I think I deserve that. I think you deserve that. Just give me a chance to be there for you. I know it's scary, but isn't it worth the risk?
I get what you're trying to say. It's just that sounds like a really pretty painting. You know, the idea of making this perfect painting of the two of us together where everything is perfect. But I don't know how to paint. And I don't know how you paint anymore. And you know, what if we try to paint and it looks like shit? And then it just gets stuck like that forever. Isn't it safer to just have you sit here with me and have the two of us imagine what our canvas could be? I mean, can't we end whatever this has become on the note that each of us wanted something that was nice? Is that a good enough bow? Will that wrap things up enough? Is it okay if we just sit here for a moment?
Noah and Emma continue to look into each other's eyes. They lean in. They kiss. They bring each other closer as they begin to kiss more passionately. Noah's heart rate monitor begins to beep. Emma stands up and places her hand over her mouth.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, that was my fault.
I shouldn't have done that.
No,
I'm
no, no, no,
sorry.
really, it's fine. It's not your fault. That was on me.
No, no, God. I'm so sorry, Noah. I shouldn't have. I didn't mean to. Fuck.
Seriously, Emma, it's okay. It was my fault. You
I
didn't
need to
do
go.
anything. What?
I need to go.
But you just got here.
And now I need to go. I didn't tell my fiance I was even going to come here, and now I've just kissed you, and I've made a mistake, and I need to
Wait,
go.
what? Your fiance? I thought you said that.
He's my fiance, Noah, and I just kissed my fucking high school boyfriend who's got fucking brain cancer, and now I need to go home to him and my kids and tell him what happened.
Please, no, Emma, just stay a little longer. Please don't leave me like this. I mean, not like this.
I know. I'm so sorry, Noah. I didn't want to do it like this, but I made a mistake and I ruined it, and now I need to
You
go.
didn't ruin anything. Please.
Panicking, Noah grabs Emma's arm.
Please don't leave me here like this.
Please let go of me.
Noah holds onto her arm gently.
Please.
Noah, you're hurting me. Please let go.
Noah lets go of Emma's arm.
Please.
I'm sorry.
Emma exits. Noah runs to the doorway after her.
Emma, please don't.
The device on Noah's arm begins to beep again. He swipes at it, trying to turn it off. He looks back at the doorway, looking for Emma. She's gone.
Oh, God.
Noah walks to the middle of the living room.
She's gone. She's gone. It's gone.
Noah repeats the words, "It's gone," and starts as he states his fear. Then he transitions to stating a fact. Then a realization. The realization crushes him. After he collapses, he starts sobbing.
I don't want it to be gone. I don't want it to be gone. I'm not ready. God, I'm not. Please don't be gone. Please don't be gone. I'm not ready. I don't want to die.
Noah curls up into the fetal position as he sobs on the floor of his living room. The tears begin to diminish after there has been enough time. When he can, Noah finds himself on his feet looking at his laptop. He stands there for a moment, then he makes his way to the table with his laptop and takes a seat, staring at the screen.
Scene 2. Noah is lying hunched over on his table, illuminated by the light of his laptop screen. He breathes quietly, almost asleep. After a moment, there is a knock at Noah's door.
Noah? Are you in there, buddy? Noah!
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you okay in there?
Yeah, just give me a minute. I'm coming.
Noah opens the front door.
Hey, man.
Hey,
I came as soon as I saw.
so you read the post?
Yeah, I did. It was really shitty.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, not like your post itself, but the dying part.
Oh,
Yeah, that part. Dying is shitty. Not you.
well, those aren't really all that different at the moment.
Yeah.
So you want to see the MRI or something?
Yeah. Sure, I guess.
Noah goes to the scan, picks it up, and hands it to James.
Here you go.
Holy shit. That thing's bigger than my dick.
Well, if it was any smaller than that, I'd be cured.
Shut the fuck up, asshole.
Fuck you, tiny dick.
So, this thing's in your head, huh?
Yeah, crazy.
So, what do you want to do?
Good question. Any ideas?
I don't know. What, you want to, like, talk or something?
You want to talk about it?
Only if you want to.
No, it's good. I should probably actually talk about it. You actually up for it?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Cool. Thanks.
Sure thing.
I guess I don't know. I'm feeling worried
About what?
about the people who will come here. When I made the post about my diagnosis, I just made this open invitation
Yeah, I saw.
because when it happened, I didn't know who I was supposed to call, and it's silly, but you know who the first person I thought of was?
Who?
Emma.
From high school?
Yeah.
Damn, she was a while ago.
Yeah, it's weird, it's weird how things from forever ago just kind of stick with you.
Well, maybe you should call her. All things considered.
No, I can't.
Why not? What do you have to lose?
I can't. She's engaged.
And what? Oh, that means she's off limits?
Dude,
Well, hey, I'm just saying. You're at the end of the line here. The rules are different. All right, sorry. How did you even figure that out anyways?
well, she told me when she was here earlier today.
Wait, what? She came by?
Yeah.
Well, holy shit, man. How did that go? What happened?
She wanted my help with burying me.
Oh?
Sorry, forget about it. It was fine.
You sure?
Yeah, it was fine. She was nice.
Leave it.
Can we please just...
Yeah, sorry. So, there's actually,
You got something you want to talk about?
Well, yeah, it's just like I'm here for you, man. I am. I'm your friend, and of course, I'm gonna be here for you.
Yeah.
But you know me. I'm only so good at this kind of thing, so I just want you to know up front that there's only so much that I could do, you know.
What?
Well, like you're dying, and that's a big thing, and I'm not like qualified to help anyone do that. I'm just the
Don't
guy, you know.
you don't have to be qualified to talk to me.
Yeah, I know. It's just I just like I don't want to say the wrong thing and make things worse.
Dude, how are you gonna make dying worse?
Oh, I don't know, but I bet I would end up doing it.
I think you might be overestimating your abilities there, man.
Well, I sure as hell don't know how to make it better.
You don't have to make it better, man. It sucks. It's not gonna get better.
Well, God, see, look, I'm already pissing you off.
No,
I'm
dude.
sorry.
No, dude, you're not pissing me off. I just
It's just, bro, I don't know what to do here.
Jesus.
What, like, what the fuck do you say to your dying best friend for the last time?
Fuck, I don't know, man. You could say goodbye.
I don't know how to say that.
At an inappropriate time, there is a knock at the door.
Hey, Noah? Are you home? I saw your post. I came as soon as I got it finished.
Holy fuck. Is that Matt?
Wait, is that James?
That little fuck.
Shit!
James runs to the door, opens it, and runs out, leaving it open behind him. Noah remains seated, unmoved. Scuffling and grunting can be heard outside.
Oh, you fucker!
Come here, you fucking asshole.
Oh,
Matt sprints into Noah's apartment through the open door.
Hey, you get the fuck out of here, man.
no, it's not your apartment. Why are you even here?
Because I'm his best friend.
Oh, look at you. You want a cookie?
Fuck you.
The two of them play a dangerous game of tag throughout Noah's apartment. They eventually end up next to Noah on either side of his living room coffee table, while Matt continues to try to evade capture.
Hey guys.
Yeah, you
It.
shut up.
Guys, stop.
Matt tries to dart away while using Noah as a shield. James counters and tries to tackle him from the other side. All three boys hit the ground together. Noah hits his head on the floor, and James gets Matt in a painful headlock whilst on top of Noah.
Dude, what the fuck? Dude, what the fuck?
It looks like Rylan's internet has gone out. Let's take a quick pause. Sorry about that, everybody.
Technical difficulty.
Technical difficulties. We'll be right back. Wait, I have a thing for this. There it goes, guys. Please enjoy this picture of a cat. I'm glad. I'm glad everybody can look at this cute little cat while we figure this out. Okay, everybody, we have figured that out. We had a slight Discord update just automatically happen, but we're good now. So, actors, take it away whenever you're ready.
Capture.
Hey guys.
Yeah, you tell him, Noah.
He didn't say anything yet, idiot.
Shut up.
Guys, stop.
Matt tries to dart away while using Noah as a shield. James counters and tries to tackle him from the other side. All three boys hit the ground together. Noah hits his head on the floor and James gets Matt in a painful headlock whilst on top of Noah.
Dude, what the fuck?
Don't worry, Noah. I'll get him for you.
Help! Dying! Ah!
Noah breaks free from the two of them before getting to his feet disheveled.
Hey, morons, cut it out.
James and Matt, tangled up together, both cease all motion. They stare at Noah, then back at each other and glare.
Okay, both of you, opposite sides of the couch now.
James and Matt follow Noah's instructions and sit on the couch.
Noah, this guy is...
Hey, you, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Hey, you, shut the fuck up. Matt, you want to tell me what you're doing here?
I saw your post.
Lovely.
And I know it's been a long time.
And you remember
What?
why that is, yeah?
Hey, watch it.
Yeah, I remember why that is. That's why I came here. I was hoping we could patch things up while there's still time. I don't want things to end on the note we left them on.
You were okay with things ending on that note for the past 3 years. What changed?
You know exactly what changed. Before, you know, it was different. Because you think you have time. That someday things will get better. That one day things will magically get back to normal and everything will be all right. And then you hear that that day isn't going to magically show up for you. The universe isn't going to drop it on your doorstep. You have to go get it before you run out of time. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get this before I run out of time.
Before you run out of time?
Before you run out of time.
You see, there it is. Yeah, honestly, Matt, how did you think this would go?
Well, I didn't think he'd be here.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck both of you. And shut up. Continue.
I thought I could help you. Or be there for you. Or just do something. Anything. I figure it must be a lot dropped on you at once, and I want to help you with that, because that must suck. That's why I wrote this.
What is that?
It's a eulogy.
What the fuck? Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What is wrong with this? What is the point of sticking our heads in the sand about it?
This is fucking psychopathic, man. It is not your fucking place.
Oh, and who are you to tell me what is my place?
I'm his best friend.
At least I did something. What are you doing for it?
Nothing to say to that one, huh?
It's
fine. He's got a point, though. You know, not gonna lie, man. It's weird you just went and did that after all this time.
I'm sorry.
And not to mention, like, what if hearing my own eulogy put me in shock or something? What would you do if I read that and just fell over dead?
Oh, God,
Yeah, what if it was so bad, it literally killed me early?
Oh, my God.
Still, though, you know, you went through all this work. You know, it'd be a shame to send you packing now, so let's hear it.
What?
What?
Yeah. What you got?
Well, now...
What? Oh, don't tell me you're getting cold feet now.
No. It's just.
What?
Is he going to listen too?
For real?
I don't see why not. He'd be at the funeral you're delivering this hypothetical eulogy at.
Oh, well, it doesn't. I don't have to be the one who delivers it. You could get. Never mind.
Come on, man, just read it already. Besides, who gets to hear their own eulogy? I'm curious to see what you wrote.
Yeah, here goes. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today.
Jesus,
to
dude,
mourn-
it's a funeral, not a wedding.
Come on, man. I knew you weren't going to let me finish.
Well, if that's the best you got, then you probably shouldn't.
That's what she said.
Dude,
What? It was right there.
can I please just. Please?
Fine, dude, go ahead.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today. There we go. To mourn the passing of a good friend and a kind man, ripped away from us all too soon.
Dude, this is not
No-
good.
What?
Yeah, man, this sounds like the corporate sellout of eulogies.
It doesn't.
Yes, it does.
It's not like it's like you don't even know who.
Well,
it's like you don't even
maybe,
know me here.
maybe if you let me get to the personal part, maybe it would seem like I did.
Okay, fine. Sorry. Please continue.
You mean it?
Yes, go ahead.
Because I don't want to read it if you guys are going to keep interrupting me the entire time.
Come on, man. No one said read it, so just read it.
Would it kill you to be nice for like 10 seconds?
Yes. It would fucking kill me.
Oh yeah, it would kill you, huh?
Sorry.
Matt, just read the eulogy.
Noah was a good person and a good friend. And I was proud to be his friend. I remember many years ago when he and I still used to spend a lot of time together. This one day, we're at a bar. This wasn't a special bar. I think it was Joe something. And it wasn't a special day either. But I remember on this specific day, Noah made a joke about something that I don't remember, but it made the whole table erupt in a fit of laughter. I remember laughing from that joke he made, and after my gut hurt, I thought to myself, this guy is the funniest son of a bitch I know. I asked him about how he learned to be so funny, and he said he didn't really have a good answer for me. It's just kind of how I am, is what he said. And from that moment on, I just continued to watch him bring joy and happiness and laughter to the people around him all the time, because that's just how he is. And when I learned that he was going to become an author, I was so ecstatic, because I knew that's what he's supposed to do. To spread, to share that joy and laughter with anyone who needed it. When his first book was released, he and I didn't really speak much anymore because of a stupid misunderstanding. But I know that
wait. Are you for real? Stupid misunderstanding.
Yes, it was a misunderstanding.
How the fuck was what you did just a misunderstanding?
Because you didn't understand the nuance of the situation.
Jesus fucking Christ.
James gets up and starts approaching Matt.
Hey, dude, chill out.
Come on, man, just drop it.
Drop it? Seriously? You know what he did?
I remember what happened. And no, it was not a small misunderstanding. She was my fiance.
You two were not good together. I just wanted you to see that.
Just shut the fuck up. Both of you, just shut up. I'm so tired of this right now. Oh God, my head hurts.
Oh my god. Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. God.
It's happening
uh,
now. Well, fuck. I
I'll-
don't know what to do.
Guys,
I'll call
guys.
911.
Well, fuck. Then what should I do?
Fuck. I can't remember the number.
For 911? Are you fucking stupid?
Fuck you, James.
Guys, I'm not fucking dead yet, you morons. You two are giving me a migraine.
Oh.
God, I'm being hungry. I wish I had pizza.
You need a pizza. We can get a pizza. James, go get him a pizza.
What? Why do I have to go get it? You go get it.
I can't go get it.
But you got legs. What's wrong with them?
Dude, did you just see what happened? I'm not leaving when Noah could. At literally any moment. What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
I'm not a bomb.
You have been a massive asshole this entire time.
Fuck you, dude. Make yourself useful for once and go get the fucking pizza.
I'm not leaving this apartment for shit unless Noah tells me to.
Then leave.
Yeah, thank you. Wait. What?
You heard me. Go get the damn pizza. I'm so tired of this right now.
Noah starts escorting Matt out of the apartment.
But Noah, what if you...
You better hurry then.
Noah tosses Matt out the door and closes it.
What if we got it delivered?
Clock's ticking, dude. Don't let me die without my last meal. Make it a good one.
Oh God, oh God.
The sound of feet sprinting away can be heard until they fade out.
Thank God.
I just can't take any more of him right now. I don't want to spend my time dealing with whatever that is.
Right? Dude's a fucking loony. I don't know why we stayed friends with him for as long as we did.
I don't know, man.
The guy just woke up and chose being a fucking dumbass. I just wish we could have ditched him when he started being annoying.
Then why did you even hang out with us if you hated him at that point?
Well, you were my friend, man, and you just kept bringing him around.
Oh.
Well, it's not on you or anything. Dude just wasn't like you. He's just super hard to be around.
Hard to be around? Like how?
Yeah, like, you know, difficult to share physical space with because his existence makes you uncomfortable.
Jesus.
Yeah, shit sucks. It's not like you, though. You're different.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was always comfortable with you. You were super easy to be around.
Were?
Are. You're easy to be around.
James, for real. Is it hard for you to be around me or something? Is that why you've been acting weird?
What? Well, no, I didn't mean. I think.
Jesus, is it really that bad?
God, man, I don't know. Honestly, your whole situation is just out of my depth, and I don't know how to navigate it. I want to, I just don't know how.
My whole situation?
Come on, man, you know what I mean.
No, actually, I don't. Please, enlighten me.
Really?
Yes, really, tell me.
Well, Jesus, fine. You're fucking dying, man. You're dying.
I'm aware.
You've been acting super fucking weird about it the entire time.
Excuse me, I'm acting weird. What the fuck, man?
It's just the truth, man.
Well, how the hell would you react to this?
Well, not whatever it is you're doing.
Fuck you, man. You know, that's messed up.
Well, sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not knowing how to be the perfect friend to my dying buddy, okay?
Why'd you even come here if you're just gonna spend the entire time being such an asshole?
Because I wanted to be a good friend to you, because I wanted to be there for you.
Liar.
What?
You're lying. You were never here for me. You're here for you, you selfish motherfucking...
Bro, what the hell is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I'm dying, James. Don't you get it? I'm fucking dying. I will be dead in a matter of days at the very best, most likely hours. That's why I know you're full of it. You're not here to make my passing easier or to be there for me. You're here for you. You're here to grieve. You fucking want me to grieve with you. You want to feel better about this by making me grieve my own fucking death for you. You want to put a bow on it, and that, it doesn't do jack shit for me because I'll be fucking dead. All it does is make my last hour here a miserable piece of existence that I would regret having afterwards if it were even possible for me to regret things after I'm gone forever.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. Don't fucking lie to me.
I'm sorry.
Save it. Get out.
Noah, please,
Get
I'm sorry.
the fuck out. I won't say it again. I swear to fucking God, if you do not leave my home in the next fucking 10 seconds, I will make sure that wherever I'm going, you'll get there before I do.
Noah.
You ruined it. You ruined this. It's fucking over. Get out before I start counting.
James does not move.
10.
Okay, I'll go.
James turns and starts walking to the front door.
I'm sorry, Noah.
James exits. After a beat, Noah begins to walk to the front door to lock it. As he is about to put his hand on the lock, the door swings open, hitting him in the face. Matt enters holding 3 different kinds of pizza. He is very out of breath.
Hey guys. Fuck. I got him. I didn't know what kind would be best for Noah's last pizza, so I got 3 different.
Get the hell out.
Oh my God. Noah, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean
Noah
to.
grabs Matt by the front of his shirt, towering over him.
Get the hell out.
Matt, now very scared, drops the pizza on the ground. It spills all over Noah's floor. Matt exits and shuts the door carefully behind him. Noah picks up whatever he can and throws it across his apartment. He screams. At first, it is a guttural bellow and no words are made. Then,
Fuck you.
Noah continues to break things and wreck his apartment. He smashes things with his hands and throws objects at walls while screaming. Noah pants heavily. After a moment, he falls to his knees.
Fuck you.
Noah buries his hands in his face and sits there in silence. End of Act 1.
Okay, and we're at intermission. All right, yeah, that's Act 1. We'll be back in like 9 minutes now. Thank you guys for popping in. As you do, looks like we'll be back at 8:54 or 8:04. That's how math works. Thank you very much.
Act 2, Scene 1. Noah lies on the floor, staring at the ceiling of his apartment in silence. The apartment is now clean and tidy. The old broken watch on his wrist is now replaced with a pristine golden Rolex. After a moment, there's a knock at his door. Noah doesn't respond. Then, a moment later, there's another knock. Noah slowly starts to get to his feet and make his way towards the door.
Noah?
Noah quickly becomes alert at the sound of Daniel's voice. He straightens his shirt as he trots toward the front door. He opens it to reveal Daniel.
Danny?
Hey, man. It's been a while. I'm sorry for just dropping in on you without notice. I know the last time we spoke didn't end well. God, what was that? 5 years ago? And a big part of that was my fault. But you're my brother, and I care about you. And
Noah hugs Daniel abruptly.
I'm sorry. Thank you
for what?
for coming to see me. I didn't think you would come.
I think I had to, eventually. You've got a nice place.
Thanks. I built a
What?
nothing, just a bad joke.
Oh, okay then. So have you been okay? Life been treating you well?
I mean, I guess all things considered, it could have treated me a little better.
You and me both, man. You still writing?
I haven't really sent anything to my publisher in a while, no.
Well, you should start working on something.
Why would I do that?
Well, it's never too late to get back on the wagon, right?
Dang, it's kind of too late to get back on the wagon.
Why?
Did you read my post?
Like online? No, sorry. I've been taking a social media purge for the past month. Staying away from electronic things with a signal for a while. I needed to clear my head. Post?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
What was it about?
It was it was just a life update. Talking about my next project and stuff. I thought you would have read it.
Well, tell me about it now. What's it about?
I think you just have to read the post.
I'll tell you what. As soon as my social media purge ends next week, I'll look it up and give it a read. We can talk about it then. Sound good?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Awesome. I'm excited to read it.
So, what brings you by then?
I mean, to tell you the truth, I came by to try to patch things up.
Ah,
To be honest, I barely remember what that fight was about. I just remember a bunch of yelling.
it's fine. It doesn't matter now. So, let's just let it go.
I don't think we should let it go. I think we should actually talk about it.
Why?
Because we've never really talked about anything. I'm fairly certain this is the longest conversation we've had in a decade. I don't want to forget about it, only to get into another fight in 4 months and not talk to each other for a year.
I don't think you have anything to worry about there.
How would you know? Besides, wouldn't it be better to actually work things out instead of just pretending they're okay?
Yeah, I guess. Sure.
Hey, is now a bad time or something?
No. Now's not a bad time. This is fine. I just wasn't really expecting to have a serious talk with you today.
Well, we could do it this weekend if you're free.
I'm not.
Next week?
Sorry, no. Let's just do it now.
All right, that works.
Noah goes to sit in the living room. Daniel follows.
So how's this work? The fight was forever ago. I don't know what to say about it.
Yeah, that can be hard. But fun fact, I've actually been going to therapy for a while.
Wait, like therapy?
Yeah, like therapy.
But you're not crazy.
You don't need to be crazy to benefit from therapy.
Then why do so many crazy people go to therapy?
I feel like that's a pretty reductive way of looking at it.
Well, what's that mean?
Okay. Maybe start with not labeling a huge group of people as crazy. Try neurodivergent or mentally unwell.
That sounds like crazy talk.
Okay, we can cover that later. So, anyway, like I said, I've been going to therapy.
That's crazy.
Dude, please.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so I've been learning how to better communicate the way I'm feeling and how to set boundaries.
Well, that sounds nice.
It is nice. Learning how to communicate that kind of stuff is hard, and it's not like they teach it to you in school. Thus, you go to therapy and, counseling when things aren't working right. I've also been learning more about our childhood and getting some new perspective on everything that happened when we were kids.
Perspective on our childhood?
Like, you can't blame our parents for everything that's wrong with us, but learning what the extent of the abuse was and how it affects you as an adult is a pretty useful thing to do.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know, though.
Don't know about what.
About calling it abuse. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't great, sure. Chairs got thrown around and there was yelling all the time, and mom kept calling the police all the fucking time. And there was that one time dad got arrested, but she was the one beating him with a tennis racket. But like, come on, that's not abuse.
And how did you conclude that?
I don't know, man. It just doesn't seem that bad. Like calling that abuse seems disrespectful to the kids who had dads put out cigarettes on their forearms. You know what I mean?
It's not a competition, You don't have to have the literal worst childhood ever to be able to call it that.
Yeah, sure, whatever. But you have your way of thinking about it, and I have mine.
Right. Well, after coming to terms with that, it made me realize how it has affected my relationship with you.
Why would our parents have any effect on our relationship?
They can have a bigger effect than you think. Like, for instance, I never learned how to set boundaries. Be firm with people about the kind of behavior I'm not comfortable being around and commit to not being around them if they choose to continue it after I communicate that to them. I never learned how to communicate with you.
But that's not their fault. You could have learned on your own.
Yeah, I guess I could have. I'm sorry for springing this on you. I think maybe I should have given you some notice before I dropped by.
No, please, it's fine. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
It's all right. You're right. I could have learned on my own, and I did. It took a while, but I went and I got help, and I learned how to communicate and be vulnerable with the people I care about. And I'm here because I'm trying to do that. And you don't have to sit there and talk with me, but I'm hoping you'll try, because if we don't...
It won't get better.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk. More talking. Big day for talking.
All we gotta do is just get on the same page about how the relationship is gonna be navigated. That's it.
All right. Talking feelings, boundaries.
The good shit.
Right, the good shit. Well, I guess if we're gonna break the seal, there is something I would want to talk about.
What is it?
Do you remember when we had that really bad fight like 15 years ago?
The one where I started strangling you?
And I bashed your head against the wall? Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that one. That one was bad.
You went to the hospital.
I did. You had pretty bad bruises on your neck for a couple days.
It wasn't that long.
Really?
Yeah, no, I was fine, like, after a day. I mean, you, though, I thought I had killed you.
Dude, we were kids. I doubt you had the upper body strength to actually kill me.
I don't know, man. I mean, human bodies can be weird. One day you're playing football with your friends and getting knocked around like it's nothing, and then the next day you slip and hit your head at a weird angle, and it just disconnects your brain, and you're dead.
Okay. Well, if that had happened, that would have sucked. But it didn't. And, like, I gotta be honest, I feel like that doesn't happen that often.
Mom called me while you were at the hospital. Said you might die. Yeah. I was just sitting there thinking I'd killed you for about an hour before she called me again. I felt really bad about that. So, I'm sorry, for doing that.
Daniel places a hand on Noah's shoulder.
It's a long time ago, man. And I beat you up pretty bad in that fight, too.
Yeah,
We were just kids. And given the place we grew up in, we didn't know any better.
That doesn't make it okay.
No, it doesn't. That's why we learn better.
Easier said than done.
Well, you're not gonna beat me up right now, are you?
No.
I think maybe you learned better then. At least a little bit.
You're different, man.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're more put together. You seem like an adult.
Really?
Yeah. Like, you're all wise and shit.
It's the therapy, man. It's good. You should try some.
Yeah. Maybe I will.
Good. I think it helps you learn a lot. It certainly did for me.
How'd you get into that kind of thing anyways?
Michelle got me to start going. She's been really supportive of the whole thing.
Michelle? Who's that?
That is actually one of the things I wanted to talk to you about. Michelle is my fiance.
You're getting married? When did that happen?
Well, we first started dating around 4 years ago, and we got engaged last month.
That's great, man.
Yeah, I really like her. She's the absolute best thing. I honestly can't wait for you to meet her.
Wait, no, she's not like out in the car or anything, right?
Oh, no. We talked about maybe her coming to visit today, but we agreed it would probably be too much at once. We wanted you and me to be solid before we threw her in the mix.
Oh, I mean, that's too bad. I would have really liked to meet her.
We will soon. She's visiting her parents right now, but we can definitely come by next week. How about we have dinner? Maybe you could bring your...
Oh, we're not together anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. From the little I heard about her, it sounded like you guys were pretty good together.
It did, huh?
Yeah.
Well, somebody should have told her that.
Ah, I see. Well, who knows? Maybe you and her might still end up together one day. You never know.
Probably not. I don't think she's coming.
Were you expecting her?
No, not really.
Well, the three of us can still have dinner together. I'd love for you to meet her. How's next week look? If you've got plans, we can always...
No, it's okay. Next week sounds like it would be really nice.
Great. I'll talk it over with her when I get back, and then I'll let you know when works best.
Sounds great. I would really love that.
Hey, Noah?
Yeah, Danny?
I feel like it's time I told you
Told me what?
about why I wanted to come here.
And why is that?
I've been doing a lot of thinking lately about the things in life that really matter, about what's important. You mind if I share?
No. Go ahead.
Well, a little while ago, I was not in a very good place. I was really confused about being alive in the first place. It was really confusing, and I was kind of depressed just thinking about my place in the world because I didn't really know how I fit in. Like, sure, I had these things I wanted to do or wanted to have, but I didn't even know why I wanted those things. I didn't know if it was me that wanted them or if I had just been told that I wanted those things when I was young and just internalized it or something. So I started thinking a little morbidly, and bear with me here. But I started trying to think of the reasons why I wouldn't just kill myself. Because, like, if there's really no point in living, why keep doing it? And first, I had this thought while I was walking down the street, and so I was like, okay, be honest. What here is actually preventing me from throwing myself into oncoming traffic? And I've spent a lot of time thinking about mortality. So it wasn't the fact that doing this would kill me, because I'm pretty sure I'm okay with the fact that I'll die someday. So what was it? Why didn't I want to do it? Then I thought, well, what if the driver just decided to run me over right here on the sidewalk? And I had less of an issue with that idea, because then it was the driver's decision to do that. So I realized that one of the reasons I didn't want to throw myself into oncoming traffic is because I would absolutely ruin the driver's day if I did that. And honestly, maybe not wanting to get run over for the driver's sake probably isn't the healthiest thing in the world, but it was the first step in me realizing that I knew what I wanted to live for. Think about it. You know those Last Man on Earth movies? You know how a bunch of them start? They start with the supposed last man on Earth trying to kill himself before he then discovers that there are other people he can interact with, and then he doesn't want to anymore. And I think that's kind of a core human experience, living for other people. Even selfish people live for other people, I think. Because if you take away everyone around them, what do they have left? It's all about the people you're with. And I think that means in order to live a fulfilling life, you've got to pour your love into those people you really care about. Really let them know that you care. Give them the chance to care about you back. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Live for the people I care about. Live with the people I care about. That's why I'm here. Because you're my big brother and I care about you. And I was stupid as a kid. And I know I was a lot. And I know you put up with me a lot more than you probably deserved because I was a mess. But I'm here right now and I'm going to get married. And I want the people I care about to be there. I want to do it right. So, Noah, will you be my best man? Noah? If you don't want to do it, it's okay. I just wanted...
Noah hugs Daniel tightly.
It would mean the world to me to be your best man.
Really?
Yes. I would love nothing more than to be able to do that for you.
Thank you.
Hey, Danny, when's the wedding?
Well, we just started planning, so we don't have a specific date yet. But it should be sometime next year, hopefully.
What if it was later this evening?
That's literally impossible.
No, it's not. Think about it. You and Michelle elope and go out to find true spontaneous love.
You want us to elope? For real?
Yes. We can go right now. I'll drive. I have a suit in my closet you can have, so we don't have to stop by your place. You and me just go straight to your girl. We pick her up, and we can make our way to international waters or something.
You in what boat?
Oh, you're right. We need a boat. Oh, I can get a boat. Oh, does that boat guy still live around here? Oh.
Noah, that's not how that works at all.
If I drive the boat, that'll make me captain by sea law, and then I can just marry the two of you myself, and we can get the whole thing done today.
Noah, please, calm down. I love the energy, but it's not going to happen today.
But why not?
Look, man, I love you, but it's just not what we want. We will be happy to have you there when we've planned everything, but today is a no-go.
Yeah. No, you're right. Hey, where'd you get that watch?
This? I don't know, just like the supermarket or something. It's super cheap. I don't really remember. I can never justify buying an expensive watch for myself.
All right. I got something for you. Here. This is your pre-wedding gift.
Noah, I can't take your watch. This looks outrageously expensive.
Yes, you can. You take this. You're the kind of thing it was made for. It's something I had made back when I thought I was going to get married, and I had a hard time letting go of it, even after it happened, but this feels right. It feels right with you. I want it to mean something that's good. I have another watch somewhere around here I can use. So I want you to have this one.
Are you sure?
I've never been more sure of anything in a long time. Just promise me one thing, okay?
Yeah, of course. What is
Wear
it?
that on your wedding day. It'll make you look spiffy. And if I have to bail on you for something stupid, you can use that in my place.
You better not bail on my wedding just because you gave me this fancy watch.
I just wish I could have engraved it with something.
Noah looks around the apartment. He heads to the kitchen and starts looking around in the drawers.
What are you doing now?
Hold on a second.
Noah returns with a sketchy-looking knife.
Hey, let's think this through, yeah?
No, let me see the watch.
Noah takes the knife to the back of the watch and starts carving into it.
Holy shit, man, be careful.
I'm making my mark. I gotta imbue this thing with my essence for you.
What does that mean?
Just look.
Your carving skills suck.
I know, but it had to be done. Now you'll remember it's from me.
I would have remembered that anyway,
I know, but now I know for sure.
Daniel admires the watch for a beat. He takes off his old watch and replaces it with his new one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Daniel's phone buzzes.
Who's that?
Oh, Michelle. She wants to know how it's going.
Oh, it's going swell.
Yeah, I will. Honestly, though, it might be getting time for me to head out. She wants me to call her and her parents this evening.
Well, that sounds pretty important.
Only a little. They kind of love me.
Well, as they should be.
Thank you.
Daniel composes himself and starts heading towards the door. Noah follows him.
Thank you for coming to visit me today, Danny.
Of course, man. I'm glad I came.
Yeah, me too.
They hug each other at the door.
You take good care of that watch, okay? It's very expensive.
It was expensive. I don't know if it still is after everything you've done to it.
And take good care of your girl, okay?
Of course.
And your kids too. You make sure to raise them right.
All right. Easy there, man.
You take care of them, okay? You hear me?
All right. Yeah, man. I hear you.
You go make the family both of us always wanted to be a part of.
Yes, sir. You got it. You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. I just missed you.
I missed you too. But hey, I'll see you next week, okay?
Okay.
And I'll bring Michelle.
It sounds amazing.
Daniel opens the door and steps halfway out.
Danny,
Yeah?
I love you.
I love you too, man. And take care of yourself, okay? open a curtain or something. I know writers have their process and whatever, but it looks like death in here.
Okay.
Take care, man. See you soon.
Daniel exits. Noah closes the door behind him and just stands there, facing the door. He stands there for a good amount of time, unmoving.
I'm sorry, Danny.
Scene 2. Hello, Mother. Following the previous scene, Noah opens the front door. Noah's mother, Mom, walks in. Noah closes the door behind her.
Oh, Noah, I came as soon as I could after I got done with work. It was such a busy day. I was hoping they'd let me go in time.
Mom runs to Noah and embraces him tightly. Noah stands there with his arms by his side.
Oh, hi, Mom. It's been a while, like years.
Oh, I know. I'm so sorry, Noah. Life just keeps going forward, you know?
Oh, does it? I hadn't heard.
I'll stop being dramatic. You know what I meant.
Sorry.
It's just after everything with your father, I needed to move on. Can't hold that against me, can you?
Well,
Surely I raised you better than to hold that kind of thing against someone.
yeah, no, right. It's fine.
Good, good. I knew you'd understand and have my side. You've always been such a good boy.
You could have called at some point.
That's exactly something your father would say.
What? No, it isn't. It's a normal thing anyone would say.
You've been talking with him again, haven't you?
What? No.
Don't you lie to me, Noah Dean. I am your mother.
Jesus Christ, don't call me that, please.
I will call you whatever I damn well please. I am your mother.
Yes, I know that. Just please don't.
Why did you become so disrespectful? I can't believe you would have ended up like this. I tried so hard to turn you into a fine and upstanding man, a better man than all the deadbeats like your father. But here you are, just like the rest of them. Where did I go wrong, Noah? What happened to you that made you this way? Is it because you're sick? Are you having an emotional response?
What? No, that's not the issue. I was trying to tell you.
But it is an issue.
Yeah, I mean, me dying is an issue.
Goodness, Noah, do not talk like that.
Talk like what?
Using that word.
What word? Dying?
Yes, you knew what I meant. You didn't have to repeat it again.
Why? It's not like it's happening to you.
How could you say that to me? How could you even think that? Don't you know what I'm going through because of this?
Well, that sucks for you, I guess, but I feel like I'm entitled to talk how I want, given it's probably the last day I'm going to get to talk at all, okay?
I don't understand. Why would you do this?
Noah does not move a muscle.
Look at me! How can you just stand there at a time like this? Do you even care about me at all?
After a beat, Noah hesitantly walks over to Mom and places a hand on her shoulder.
Thank you. I knew you weren't as bad as your father. I knew you wouldn't leave me.
You left him.
Because he never treated me right. He left me emotionally a long time ago.
Danny came by today.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he seemed well, seemed to be doing better. He's getting married.
Oh, to that shrill of a girl?
Michelle.
Yes, her. I do not like that woman. She is always trying to change him.
I feel like she's helping him. He seemed to be doing really well.
I was helping. I was raising him to be a gentleman, to be a good kind of man who would actually treat women right. What she's doing is just an act. She's just using him, and now he's making a face while he's in public. I don't like what she does to my boy. It's like she's trying to steal him away from his family.
What? You mean away from you?
Don't be absurd, Noah. That's a highly inappropriate thing to say.
All right.
You ought to be more considerate. You should never say such a thing.
He asked me to be his best man. I didn't think he would have asked me.
Why would he have?
We haven't spoken in years. I thought he hated me.
Nonsense. The two of you have a wonderful relationship. You're brothers. Of course you two love each other. That will never change. Family always sticks together. That's what it's for.
He didn't know about the cancer, that I can't make his wedding.
Didn't you tell him that?
No, I couldn't bring myself to mention it. He left thinking we would see each other again next week.
Abruptly, Mom slaps Noah across the face.
How dare you? How dare you do that to your brother? Who do you think you are? That was the last moment he would ever have with you, and you just rob him of the truth like that? Who the hell do you think you are?
Noah stares at her. A moment passes. Mom slaps him in the face again.
You answer your mother when she is talking to you. Do you understand me?
I don't know.
You don't know what?
I don't know who I am. I don't think I ever figured it out.
I'm so sorry, Noah. I'm so sorry. I don't know. It came over me. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have hit you. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible mother. You must hate me so much.
No.
I'm just always doing the wrong thing. I can't ever get it right. I couldn't get being a mom right, and now look at you. No wonder this is happening. This is all my fault. Please don't hate me. Please don't hate me.
I don't hate you.
Don't lie to me. I know you do.
No, I don't.
How? How could you not hate me? I'm a terrible mother.
You're not a terrible mother. It's not like you put out cigarettes on my arm or anything.
Is that the best thing I'm good for?
No, you're good for plenty of things. You're a good mom.
Do you promise?
Sure.
Just sure?
You know, it's really funny. I always wanted a family.
What are you talking about? You had a wonderful family.
I had people I was related to. It's not the same.
That's nonsense.
Sure it is.
I'm your family, Noah.
No, you're not. I don't know what you are, but it's not that.
How could you say that?
And you pick up on that when you're living in that there's something off, that something's not correct, that this isn't what family should be. And it's confusing because you don't have perspective. You have nothing to compare it to. This, whatever it is all you know. I learned all the things it wasn't when I grew up, but I never really came to terms with what it is or what it was. I didn't think that mattered, you know? Why focus on the past when you can dream about the future? I thought in the future I could make my own family. A real one. A real family where we loved each other and I would support my kids and tell them good job and that I was proud of them. I may not have had that when I was a kid, but I always thought one day I would. I could. I could make something better. And now I'm out of time. I'll never have that. I'll be gone without ever having that.
I don't understand how you could say something so cruel. I always thought you and I had such a good relationship.
No.
Noah goes to his laptop and begins typing.
You should be ashamed of yourself. I only ever did my best for you. I did everything I could for you. I raised you. I gave you my everything. What did you ever give me in return?
To your funeral. It's got to be something, right?
You didn't even speak. You just sat there in silence and left as soon as the service was over.
That was probably for the best. I could have said some real nasty things if they let me up there.
Dare you?
I came, I grieved, I left.
What is this post you're trying to make even going to solve? You're just going to depress a lot of people by throwing that out in the open.
I didn't want to burden anyone individually by calling. I thought an open address would be better.
Do you really even think that? You haven't even sent it yet.
I know, it's hard. I'm having a hard time finding the right words for it, and I keep getting distracted by my script.
That's a morbid thing you're writing there.
I know, I just needed to help me think things out.
Mom begins cleaning the apartment.
Is this really how you thought it would go?
No. Maybe it could be.
Are you going to send the post? It's been nearly the entire day. If you wait any longer to post it, it would be rude. You have to give people notice for these kinds of things.
It's not ready. The post isn't ready. I keep writing the note instead. It's nearly done.
I don't think anyone would appreciate finding that kind of note. It's very inconsiderate to assume you know how they would talk to you.
I know.
So what are you going to do? Are you going to tell everyone?
Can you please stop? You can't be here anymore. I need to think. I need to think, please.
That's just like you. To kick me out when there's barely any time left. You never really cared at all.
Mom exits through the front door. Noah stares at his laptop screen for a beat before pressing keys at random. Noah stops pressing the keys and starts aimlessly staring around the apartment.
I don't know what to say to them. I don't even know who would end up coming to see me. Maybe I just shouldn't post it. I don't want to burden anyone with this. God, this is a lot. I can't put this on anyone.
Noah goes to a nearby shelf with a printer on of it.
What if it goes like this?
Noah stares at the script in his hands for a beat. He flips through it to the end. He begins reading from the last couple of pages, and then throughout the following monologue slowly transitions toward direct address to the audience.
I'm really sorry. I don't think I did this right. But I'm out of time now. I know if you're reading this, you might be mad at me for not telling you before. I think that's reasonable. I won't be upset if you are. I just hope you can understand. Things were okay before. They weren't great, but they were okay. I was okay with that. At least I think I was. Maybe I'm just afraid of things getting worse because this this is hard. I don't know how you would have treated me. I didn't want you to treat me differently. I didn't want you to look at me differently. I think it would have killed me if you looked at me like that. I thought maybe I could just not mention it. But I just found out and I can't hold myself together like that. Can't pretend that well. But I felt guilty just leaving you a note, so I thought I might write out how the conversation might go if I did end up following through with the post. Just ended up becoming the things I was really scared you might say. The things I was scared I might say. I was scared of messing up what I had left. I was scared that what I had left wasn't even important enough that someone would bother visiting me. I really don't know why anyone would want to, because I can't. I can't. I keep messing things up. I messed up a lot of things. And now I've messed up my head. And it's hard to think. It's not working right. It feels cloudy, like it's not real, like this is a dream. Is this a dream? I don't know.
Noah sits down in the middle of his living room.
It's getting foggier. Do you think anyone will read this? Maybe. I wrote a lot of things. Do you think people will like them? Maybe some of them. I hope my brother and his wife are happy. I think they will be. Do you think he ever misses me? Maybe sometimes. I wish I knew the answer to things like that. Wish I had some more time. Yeah. If I just had some more time, I would have said goodbye properly. I would have forgiven Matt. I would have called Danny. I would have had a beer with James. I would have told Emma congrats on her wedding. Maybe I should have written those instead. Yeah, that would have been better. I don't think I can write those now. Oh, I hope someone else will. Hello? Is anyone there? Yeah, I'm here. Hey, I'm glad you're here. I didn't want to be alone. You could have asked me, I would have come. Yeah, of course. That's really nice of you. I didn't want to be alone. Well, I'm here. Yeah, you're here.
A beat. The ticking of Noah's watch can be heard softly.
Are you still there? Yeah, I'm still here. You're not gonna leave, are you? No, I'll leave after you do. Oh, okay, thank you. You're welcome.
Noah's heart monitor starts to beep.
I'm beeping. Yeah, you are. It means it's happening, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. I didn't think it would be like this. Neither did I. What are you supposed to think about when it's happening? That's a good question. I don't know if there is anything. Oh. So what are you thinking about? I'm not sure. I don't know if it's me doing the thinking. But I think I see something. What is it? It looks like more than one thing. Who are they? What are they? I see people.
Beep.
People? Yeah, people. Who are they? They're my family. I see James and Danny and not even Matt. The Emma's there too, but oh, she looks younger. She looks like how I remember her. Well, you look younger too in that one. Oh yeah, I do. I'm seeing me. What's it look like? It's just I wish there was more. I wish I could have. I wish that I
Beep.
wish that you what? I wish that I tried more. Tried what? This. Anything. What I'm seeing. It's changing though. What is that? What is this? You're in a bed. Yeah, I'm in my bed.
Beep.
And Danny's there. And so is Michelle. And Emma. And Matt. And James. And even her. I guess she did care a little bit, huh? I guess she did. What is all this? Why is this happening? I think that's
Beep.
what they would have done. Would have? Yes, if you had told them. What are they doing? They're just being there. Oh. That would have been nice.
Beep.
At least you're still here. Yeah, I'm here.
Beep.
It's cold in here. No, it's only 78 degrees. Oh, maybe I have a fever. Yeah, that must be it. Can I ask you something? Sure. Did I do okay? Okay at what? Anything?
Beep.
I don't know. You don't? No. Who does? I think it's up to the people we leave behind. Oh. Yeah. I wish I could ask them. Me too.
The beeping's pace becomes consistent and speeds up to every other second faintly.
I'm getting sleepy. Maybe go to bed then. Yeah, I think I'll go to bed then. In the bed? No. Right here's okay. Okay. Good night. Good night, Noah. I'll see you in the morning, right? See you in the morning? Yeah, I'll be here.
A beat.
Okay,
The
good,
beeping continues.
good.
The beeping slows. Silence.
Scene 3. Lights up on Daniel walking around Noah's apartment by himself. He is dressed in a black suit and tie. Time has passed since the end of Scene 2. Noah's apartment looks emptier than before. Some things have started to collect dust. There is a to-go cup of coffee on Noah's kitchen table next to the laptop Noah was writing on. Daniel looks back to the table before he begins to breathe a little more heavily. He looks away and tries to regain his composure. Looking away from the laptop, Daniel checks his watch. It is the Rolex that Noah gave to him. He slowly takes it off and looks at the back, slightly rubbing his thumb over the back side. After a beat, Daniel heads back to the laptop, sits down, and takes a sip of the coffee. He starts scrolling on the laptop for a moment when the front door suddenly opens and James enters the apartment.
Oh, hey, I didn't know you'd be here.
Hi, James.
I just came to, no, sorry, I'll get out of your hair.
No, it's okay. Please, come in.
Are you sure? I mean, I don't want to intrude on your time with.
It's okay,
Is-
really. It's easier if there's other people here too.
Thanks.
James enters the apartment and begins looking around solemnly. Daniel returns to the laptop and takes a seat.
Are you reading it?
Yeah, I am. Have you read it?
Yeah.
Ah. What do you mean by that?
It's,
What?
I don't know. It's hard to explain.
I understand.
Really?
Yeah, I get it.
You're mad at him too?
Hold on, guys. Sorry, it's kind of roboting out a little bit. Can we take it back a little bit? Redo those lines?
Absolutely.
All right, thank you.
Gonna
Top
take
one
it
over.
from Have You Read It?
Okay.
Have you read it?
Yeah.
Ah,
Really something, huh?
what do you mean by that?
It's,
What?
I don't know. It's hard to explain.
I understand.
Really?
Yeah, I get it.
You're mad at him too?
No, I don't think so. Not anymore, at least.
But you were.
Yeah. Yeah, for a little while I felt cheated. The last time we talked, I asked him to. Well, I guess you would know about that.
Wait, did you actually talk to him after you got the diagnosis?
Yeah. It took a while to figure out the dates of everything, but it was all the same day. His diagnosis, me visiting him writing this, and
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't understand how you're not angry anymore.
I think after reading this, after reading the part about me, it just made me sad for him.
How?
He added the part where we talked about a big fight we got into when we were kids. We didn't talk about it when I came by, but that did happen a long time ago. He was right, though. I don't even remember what it was about. Feels dumb not even remembering how you got sent to the ER.
Jesus.
And like, that sounds bad, but I was fine. And it was over a decade ago, and honestly, I had completely forgotten about it.
How could you forget about that?
That kind of thing was just normal growing up. Not just with me and him, but with. Regardless, it wasn't what I thought about when I would think about him. He was my big brother. I thought he was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
After reading this book, it looks like he struggled a lot with what people thought of him.
I don't know why. He was a great dude.
Yeah, I just wish I wish that he would have known. I think that's. Ugh. Oh shit. Yeah, sorry about that.
All right, take it back a couple of lines.
After reading this, it looks like he struggled a lot with what people thought of him.
I don't know why. He was a great dude.
I guess it can be hard to admit that about yourself.
Yeah. I just wish that.
Yeah?
I just wish that he would have known.
I think he did, in a way. I think that's probably why he wrote about you.
But then why would he have written it the way he did?
I don't know. I don't know everything that was going on in his head. That was his decision. Hey, are you free this Saturday?
It depends what you got.
I have a small thing planned for Noah. A kind of celebration of life. We're just going to tell some stories and share the way we think about him. You want to come?
Oh, do I have to share a story?
You don't have to, no, but you do have some good stories with Noah, don't you?
Well, then you know.
Then this weekend is the place for those.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
I'm certain he would have loved to hear you tell some of those stories too.
Yeah, I think you would have.
It's not too late to tell them. I know it seems that way right now because he isn't here to listen anymore, but it's not too late.
Yeah.
You know, nobody was with him when he died. We don't know what he went through. We don't know what he saw, but I like to think that he saw something of comfort. A legacy, people who loved him and remember the way he used to make them feel. It's up to us to make sure those things come true.
Is it? Oh, God. Is it alright if Matt comes?
Matt?
Yeah. He may have. But I know he cared. He'd want to be there.
Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. Don't order any pizza though.
Dude.
Sorry. But yeah, I can give him a call. I'm certain he'd really appreciate the invitation.
Nah, it's alright. I'll call him.
All right. Sounds good. Well, I'm just about to go grab some lunch. You hungry? I've got this great story and I think I should tell you. I think you'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, man. That sounds really nice. Just give me a moment. I'm gonna call him and I'll follow you.
Sure.
Daniel exits. James takes out his phone and dials a number. It rings for a moment.
Hey, Matt. No, I'm not. I'm not calling to yell at you. I wasn't mad at you. Came to the funeral. I actually, listen, are you free this Saturday? Dude, just answer the question. God, okay, no. Can you be quiet? I'm just trying to extend an olive. Jesus Christ, Matt! 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 Noah's brother invited me to this thing he's holding for Noah, and I figured you would want to come. It's a small thing where we just share stories, and I know that you probably have more than one of them if you wanted to come. Cool. I'll see you there. Yeah, you're welcome. I'll see you later, man.
James looks at the apartment. He glances at his phone, smiles, and then looks back up.
Thank you, Noah.
James gathers his things and exits the apartment. Fade to black.
Oh, whoops. It's I can't turn off the emote only chat. How do I get rid of that? Oh God. I'm sorry, guys. There it goes. Okay. Oh no. I did it again. There we go. You're good. Alrighty, everybody. That was the play. Hold on just a second. All right, so my webcam currently isn't working. Not sure what's going on there. Technical difficulties. Let's just swap to the cat. I feel like the cat helped us out a lot with this, so I think we should start with that. But yeah, that was the play, everybody. Thank you, everyone who came by. We had a couple of, I think there were several or one or two internet connection issues where we might have dropped a couple of lines, but I will upload the version of the script that was used for this reading to my website. If you ever want to just go look at it, that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, let me know what you thought in the chat, or some other things, or if you have like if you were taking notes, you can just send those to my email. What do you guys think? Can't really add you to the Discord for an actual talkback. There's not a great way to do this given how we set it up. Discord works. I can't seem to get Discord to go on. Oh, hey, how about that?
Welcome back.
What's up?
Alrighty. Camera is currently unavailable. I don't know why my camera is unavailable. Oh, it's because it's plugged into the wrong computer.
That'll do it.
Let me fix that real quick.
We're all up on the stream now, it looks like.
Yeah?
Hello, Internet.
Yeah, you can definitely see what we just talked about on the stream.
The camera's on. Hey, I'm alive. All right. Okay.
I don't see him.
It's on the Twitch.
It's
Yeah,
on
not
Twitch.
Discord.
You guys can't see me.
Okay, right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. All right, I'm kind of in the corner now. But yeah, do you guys have any questions in the chat? I do want to ask everybody, there was a twist at the end of this. Don't cover Caroline. Caroline, you wanna come say hi? Caroline's physically with me right now. She's over there. Hello. Hi, Caroline.
Hello.
Yeah.
You thought she was on the other side of the internet.
I do want to ask a question about the ending. There is a twist to this, like the whole twist ending, the script he was writing, the conversations with Emma and James and Matt were all 100% things he wrote down, which is kind of why they went so poorly. It's because they were his fears. It's why he didn't tell anybody, were those scenes. He did actually end up talking to his brother Daniel. I'm not sure if that was something that was super clear because we were having some internet connection issues for the epilogue scene. But that is alluded to with the Rolex that he was wearing at the beginning of Act 2, because he's not wearing the Rolex for Act 1. And he just kind of has it in Act 2, and then he gives it to Daniel, who is then wearing it in real life in the epilogue. So like he did give that to him at one point, and it is left open into interpretation how much of their conversation actually happened. Daniel does have a line. Everything was scripted. Andy, stop. Scripted is another play that I wrote. It's the production of that is currently on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. So go have a watch. It stars Rylan and Nick as the titular characters. He was writing a script for this. Like the script he wrote was Act 1. Yeah. And parts of like Act 2, Scene 1. Characters are in their late 20s. as of right now. Well, James, Matt, Noah, and Emma are all in their late 20s, early 30s.
10 years since he was 17.
What?
10 years since he was 17, I think, in the script.
Yeah,
right?
10 years since like 10 years since he was 18. So like I'm picturing him as 28. Except for Daniel, who's Noah's younger brother, so he's like 25 or 26. And then Mom is in her mid 50s. Those are the ages. But yes, the guys in the chat, like the jokes are funny. Ha ha. But the twist at the end, how well did that read for you guys? Did that make sense, or like now that I'm explaining like what was intended, is it kind of now clicking together? Should that be elaborated on and clarified more? What do you guys think? Did you need more info there?
Can I say something about
Yeah,
that?
you can say something.
I think because we're doing this play in a very like non-traditional platform, I think I imagine that if it was done as a staged interpretation, like it would typically be done, I feel like there are a lot of opportunities to hint at that kind
Lighting
of that
and
twist
staging.
at the end. Yeah, like in the staging, like something with Noah, like doing things in the house that make it, like you said before when we were in rehearsals, that like things got reset, and like how did they get reset, you know?
Yep.
Like after the apartment was trashed, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, there is a stage direction at the top of Act 2 that states the apartment is inexplicably cleaned after the end of Act 2 when Noah destroys it. Because he never actually trashed it. He was just sitting there on the last day of his life writing a script the whole day, and then he died. That's what happened. Crazy. Well, maybe Daniel came and talked to him a little bit. I guess technically, it's yes. So the play was about taking risks and regret. Noah had regrets at the end there. At the end, he had regrets. But yeah, I do think, yeah, about being alone. One of the things I wanted to decide to go with was the fact that Noah didn't have anyone that he thought to call. He had people in his life, but he didn't have anybody that he was comfortable dumping this on the day of, and so he just didn't. Despite the fact that there were many of people who would have wanted to hear this from him. That's what the epilogue was trying to convey, a scenario. So you shouldn't let the worst, like the fear of the worst case scenario, keep you from going out there. Because like what actually ended up happening to Noah is like 10 times worse than what would have been, what could have been. No regrets. Wow. Andy, God. Oh my God. Oh yeah. He didn't know. He never figured out who he is. Yeah. Self-identity is hard. It's kind of very hard. Yeah. And did anybody big ouchie, and I got hit by a car. Wow, I hope you're doing okay, Andy. I wish I could give you guys a better thing than a chat. Everybody want to join a Discord server? We can put you all in here. We could do that. Can I send an invitation to the?
Yeah, sure.
I thought the
Well,
message was awesome.
I don't think Discord has like.
Hey, could you pass me?
But there's definitely ways you can do that.
Yeah, I want to
Do
hear
you
what
want to say something?
you
I have Florida Girl 106 here.
Oh, that's the better idea. Okay.
Florida girl.
I just want to say that Carolyn was great.
You heard it here first, folks. Goodbye. That's all she had to say.
He is afraid. He is dying that people will treat him differently. He is, yeah, he is very, very into that. I almost added a line where he's like, "I was afraid that you guys would look through me," and I thought it was kind of like too on the money that I didn't include it. Scene 2 made the guy seem younger. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of really did. I needed to add some comic relief. Or you don't need to, but like I wanted to, because like at the end of scene 1, it was like that's such a heavy note to leave on. And James and Matt are intended to be like really immature characters in Noah's head. Yeah, but they do read as teenagers in that scene with the amount of interruptions.
I think the comic relief that's in there will also be like bigger when it's staged.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Like the pizza scene is really funny and it's gonna be funny.
He wanted to know more about his fiance. She was intentionally left vague. Never even said her name. I'm trying to look back at some of these. The message. Oh, I'm glad you liked the message, Katie. Hold on. How do I do this? How do I invite people to this? I thought ooh, invites. Oh. How do I invite people to a Discord server?
The only way I know how to do it is to invite directly.
I thought there was a link. Yeah, I do think I'm going to add... Oh, the big button that says invite people. That'll do it. Copy. Join my server. You can come talk with us. If you feel so inclined. No pressure. All right, let's go give you guys a roll. There you go. Eddie. Oh, we got Katie too. Members and Katie. Let's give you process. Okay, you guys have both given the process role, so you guys can hop into the rehearsal chat. That's the one we're in right now. And we'll
Jump on in.
Yeah, and we'll be able to hear you and you can talk with us.
It's amazing what you can do with technology these
How
days.
do you feel about going off headset temporarily so I can hear? You don't have to.
Can you not hear Caroline?
The stream is loading. The Twitch is not being that. Let's try.
Well, go on the Discord on your phone.
Oh yeah, I'll just do that.
Yeah, hop on the Discord on your phone.
You ever just round a corner in Minecraft and there's 3 creepers there and they all just whip around and start walking
Are
towards
you
you?
playing Minecraft right now?
Should I be doing something else?
I don't know.
I'm
just
highly disappointed in the Minecraft, Jaden. Wow.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Video devices, I dare you.
Do you want to have stacks of iron or not, bro? I'm doing this for you.
Facts. Okay, facts.
Priority. That's
Well, we already got you.
I made it.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Katie, hi.
Hi. Hi, Katie.
I have an echo.
I've literally never used this before, so I was like trying to create an account and get on here, but hi.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
You though, Michael.
Can you mute yourself?
Use this mic.
Oh, it's the. I thought it was your headset. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi,
You have to
everyone.
give permission for people to join, Michael,
Oh yeah.
the rehearsal chat.
I have to give everybody a setting. Server settings, members. Everybody should have the correct, because like it was just Eddie and Katie who joined, so they should both have permissions to come in here. All right, but yeah, Katie.
Leave? I literally don't see him.
Yeah,
We're
he's
working
he's
out
there. He's just
Michael
he's
and Caroline's audio. They'll be back in a second.
Okay, cool.
yeah. All right, but Katie,
Well,
what did
I
you
thought you guys
think?
did a great job. I really, really, really enjoyed it.
Yay!
That's so sweet. Thank
Glad
you.
you liked it.
Thank you.
Y'all all from OU mostly, or?
Yep.
Pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
We got a new person.
I hate to be rude, but do I know you, Katie?
I don't know. I'm probably not. I mean, I know Mike from high school.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I don't think we've ever met.
Yeah. I actually went to St. Edward's University, and I graduated same year as y'all. But yeah, I know Michael from there, so probably not.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Y'all
Katie and
all
I
in
went to high
Chicago
school.
too?
No, that's just me.
No, we're split all the fuck up.
No, it's at OU right now.
What's
yeah,
she doing?
Like totally opposite of me. She does biology. So
Hell yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Hold on. Ah, there we go. That's better.
So is Michael just too cool for this talkback now?
I'm
He
doing.
left
it.
as soon as I got in.
I'm
We
fixing
worked so
technical
hard, and then he's
difficulties.
just like, okay, bye.
Can you guys still
I
hear
wonder if he
me?
can hear us. Mikey, can you hear us?
Can you give us a sign?
Oh, they can't hear you for sure.
Are you there?
We can hear
Blink
you.
if you're okay.
Can you guys hear me now?
Oh my.
Yes.
There we go. There we go. You guys can hear me now. Sorry about that. Nick, your camera went crazy and you're gone.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yep.
I can
Okay.
see him.
But I can see him.
We can't.
And Andy.
Oh,
Sounds
hi,
like
Andy.
a personal problem.
Andy.
Well, the stream can't see him either, so
That is a problem.
yeah.
What are they talking about? Caroline is the best.
Oh, I said that Caroline did so good.
Oh, thank you.
Fix
Ooh,
That's
it's
really
good.
sweet.
Here, Caroline, I got you these.
Aw.
Aw.
These.
You're stay.
Okay.
Michael, I don't know if this is appropriate, but I did want to know what your inspiration was.
The inspiration, I was literally just driving from Chicago to Norman one day, and I was listening to some sad music, and I was like, well, like, I kept thinking about, like, all those, like, those stories when people, like, oh, I'm dying, and I only have 6 months to live. That's enough time to have, like, a full adventure with a whole arc and everything. But, like, what if you have 12 hours? What if you have a day? And, like,
Yeah.
beginning to end, the whole story is the day. And I was like, what would you even do in that situation? What can you do? And I was like, well, what if he just, like, made a Facebook post about it? Because, like, I don't know how to process this. I don't know how to process it. He's processing. That's the...
Mind blown.
Wow.
M. Night Shyamalan could never.
And then, like, as I was just exploring that idea, I eventually got to the idea that I was like, maybe, like, the people who come is him processing this happening to him, that he never actually makes the post. And then I just filled in the blanks from there. Sad music, it'll do wonders.
Well, it
Yeah.
will do all the things. Yeah, I think the concept is really strong. Interesting, like, all of the different relationships and kind of what different people will say to you when they think that you're dying.
Mhm.
So I thought it was really interesting. And again, I don't know if I lost connection too much, and that's why I didn't get the end part that you were wondering about. So I'm not sure if it was super clear or if it's just because I lost connection. But I do like that idea.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? I was fixing something.
I was just commenting on the ending part. I don't know if it's because I lost connection too many times, but it wasn't clear to me. So I don't know if it's because I lost connection or what.
Okay, yeah, the ending part, we can go over that. But the ending part is, like, after Noah dies, the ending takes place much later. All right, Rylan, you're good. Yeah, thank you, Rylan. Go.
Great job,
go.
Rylan.
Hey, great job, buddy.
Great job, Rylan.
Fantastic.
Where are you going, you grandpa?
I gotta eat. I'm so damn hungry. All right, bye, guys. Y'all have a great time.
All right.
Now that he's gone, man, he fucking killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real though.
Great, it was a great job, guys. I had a lot of fun watching this.
Yeah, thank you, Eddie.
Oh, you're in. Good.
Yeah, I made it in. I'm in. I'm here. Yes.
Yay.
I would say I definitely had a big aha moment at the twist in the story because those conversations that he's having with his friends, I was watching them and I was like, this just doesn't feel quite right or quite natural, you know, because this is a manifestation of his fears in what he's writing down, what the worst outcome of these conversations with his friends would be, because he really is a glass half empty kind of guy. But I would say that there need to be some tweaks in those conversations with his friends, just to make them feel maybe a little more natural. Because we, the audience, the first time we're seeing it, we don't know that this is in his head. We have no clue that this is in his head. So I just like a little tweaking here and there in those long conversations. But it was so good. I love that twist. I think it's a really cool concept for a twist, and just like any young play, it just needs its tweaks and its touches. And I think it's in a really good place. I think it's on a great trajectory.
Do you have any suggestions on what those tweaks should be? Did you take notice to any particular moments?
I would say we have so some of these reconciliations that he's having, he's talking to people he hasn't talked to in a very long time, and they just it seems like they just kind of pick back up into their thing really quickly, and I wanted more, even though it's in his head, I wanted more resistance from the other people before people just start opening up and kind of getting into it with each other. I wanted, just like a little more of like an IRL cat and mouse kind of, because people don't just open up. They fight you to get stuff out of them, especially friends like the friends he has. Oh my God, they're they'll make you claw for every inch you get with them.
Right. Okay.
But like specific things, like I wouldn't say you should write this and not that, or he should say this and not that. I just it's up to you, man. This is your baby. You go in there, you do your thing, because I think you're doing a great job with it.
Thank you very much for your input, Eddie. I appreciate you. Going back to Katie, well, you said you were lacking clarification on the ending a bit because of your internet.
That's all I was saying, is that I think it might have just been because of the connection.
Okay.
But I love the twist. I think that's awesome.
Yeah. The epilogue scene was that was Daniel and James talking together, and that took place after the funeral. So it's been a while since he died, so they're not shaken up about it. They've known for a while, and they found the script that Noah wrote about them, and they read it, and they have feelings about it, which is why James was kind of angry with Noah for writing him in that way, because it wouldn't have been like that. And they kind of come to terms with the fact that Noah made this decision, and all they can do now is remember him and try to make the things he might have hoped, he might have seen that would have been good. They can just try to make those true for him post-mortem.
I personally, I'm again biased knowing everything that happens, but reading the epilogue, I thought that the little tweaks you made to the dialogue between this and the last draft helped make the twist a lot clearer.
Okay.
I don't remember right exactly where, but it's around the moment where James was like, "Wait, that's real." The lines around that I felt helped.
Well, I agree with that, and we have to remember that we're taking this in through multiple mediums of cameras, and then influenced over the internet to people on different computers. So, in terms of clarity things, don't beat yourself up too much, because the audio was cutting out from time to time. We were missing some things, but I didn't have too much trouble staying right there with it. I felt at least.
All right, great.
I was very invested, the whole time. I wanted to know what was going on. So it really is an awesome performance from everyone, and just a really good script.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was curious. It's good.
Thank you, Katie. We're having some issues trying to get Furman in here. Speak of the devil, it's Furman.
There he is.
People involved in this show that I went to college with. Furman is my old high school theater teacher, who has so generously
Hello.
made some time to come watch this and give me feedback. Mr. Furman, hello.
Hi.
Old guy.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for doing what you do best, critiquing my stuff.
Yeah.
No, it was good, man. It was good.
Yay.
Just had the just those timeline things that were weird, you know? Like,
Yeah.
trying to figure out how old Emma was. You know, might work if she were.
I mean, she did say
like,
that she was older.
kindergarten.
What was that? What was that, Furman?
Like, if her kid was in kindergarten instead of
Yeah.
middle school. Middle school, you know, figure they're 13 years old. She would have had to have the kid at 18,
Yeah.
which is possible. I mean,
But they
But
might
it
have
is-
been dating.
It is
They
an
were
extra
supposed to be
reach to
dating.
take, given that it's not said explicitly. So we don't need to make them do that if the audience do that if they don't have to. So yeah, making the kids younger will probably work better.
yeah. But also, he was writing it. It didn't really happen, so maybe it's okay.
I do want the conversations to seem as realistic as possible, just so there aren't like moments that take people out until they get to the end, where it's like, oh, that's why there's things there. So like, aiming for realism and the written conversations is my goal with those.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will go back and make her kids younger.
I can't believe I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is coming out from an old guy's perspective. You know, my kids aren't quite in middle school yet, but I was like, I don't know, I have my kids late, but you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but Emma was in a relationship before that has ended, and now she is reinvested with somebody else who she's engaged to and has children with this new person, right?
She had children with the old person.
She has children with the old person. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why he's paying child support.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yep.
For me, the conversations always felt like realistic with every single character. I felt like they were real conversations. I actually felt very, like, moved by a lot of the conversation that he was having. The only thought I kept having during these conversations, especially because they kept ending so badly, and every person he'd meet with, he'd be like, "Oh, we haven't spoken this amount of years because we got into this fight." I was like, "Damn, no one can't hold any relationship." I was like, he gets into fights with everyone. So that made a lot of more sense at the end when it was all written. The only thing I would have liked to see at the end was, for me, it would have felt more clear if I had more dialogue from Rylan's character, specifically James, about how he felt reading the script, because then that would have, for me, justified his action more of calling Matt and saying, "Hey, join us." Because if that conversation between them never happened, correct me if I'm wrong, that conversation between them in front of Matt, no one ever happened, then I don't see, unless he said more things, like why he would call him up to invite him over. I don't know. And then a part of me also would have loved to, have Emma come back for, that moment. But then, I guess, she wasn't. I don't know. I just wanted everyone, at the end to have, a beautiful moment, talking about Noah. But he sucked, so.
Yeah, Michael, what the fuck?
Where's our Shakespeare happy ending song at the end where all the characters come back and dance, right? You know?
Who's getting married?
Yeah.
how many weddings can you have in this show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a question? That this is just a curiosity, just because since kind of like what she was saying, how these people haven't talked to him in years and years and years. So just might be something to be cool to understand for maybe just yourself is, who does he talk to? What is his day-to-day life right now? Does he really not have any friends? And that's why the people that are coming are people that he hasn't spoken to in years, and these are the conversations he's focusing on. Because it might set up his state of mind more in the beginning and more when he sees Emma for the first time. Because when he sees Emma, he kind of falls into, because he's really into her, But there might be more resistance in the beginning of like he is so alone, so lonely, and maybe this is the first human interaction he's had, and it's not even real. So I don't know. It might be something to just think about for yourself.
Yeah, what does the first moment of the show look like? You know, before Emma comes to the door. That could be that moment, a kind of establishing shot, if you will, establishing moment of this is where he is, that doesn't give away the ending or doesn't give away anything, but sets us up to where at the end we're like, oh man, remember back at the beginning, that thing, you know, and that could be a production thing, but you know, something written in there that at the beginning that kind of sets us up for that.
There is the current beginning. There's a lot of stage directions there, and they're kind of a fake out because he kind of looks like he's getting ready for a date. Like he is dressed nice. He keeps checking the window, like because he's trying to see like if anyone is going to show up, not if Emma is going to show up. And it is a very small moment, but he is seated at his laptop writing at the very beginning. Do you think it needs more than that, like than just like him at his laptop, or like more fleshed out?
I think give the designers a little bit more with that, you know, like tell them what lighting you would like to see there. Paint that picture a little bit more, because the designers are going to come in, they're going to try to figure that out, and you don't want them to screw it up, right? And as a playwright, that's you get that option to be like, don't screw this up, and here's how, right? So maybe like say, you know, he's sitting in a shaft of light, you know, the maybe the apartment is a warm color, and then he's sitting in a very cool light or something, whatever. That's the picture that came into my head from a design standpoint, was something to kind of let me know this happens, and then when she comes in, that light changes and we come into the scene with Emma. Spitball. I don't know.
I like that. Yeah, that's good. There's the ticking.
So I know that you told us personally that his life is in a rut at this moment. If you wanted to clarify that really overtly, something you could do is have his mother say, "This is why you don't have any friends," or something to that effect.
I think she's horrible enough as it is.
Alternatively, if you wanted to subtly set up that this guy's depressed, you could make his apartment kind of a mess in the beginning and he's cleaning it up when she shows up. But then again, that's what would, maybe he's cleaning it up when Daniel gets there, because that actually happened. I don't know.
So one of the relationships I'm the most interested in is his relationship with his brother, because you know he was talking to his brother. His brother says, "Oh, you know, that fight we had 5 years ago, I don't even remember what it was about." Well, if I had a fight with my brother 5 years ago and we haven't talked since then, you bet your ass I would remember what it was about. But
Just
also,
stewing on it, yeah.
but also, if my life was abruptly, well, first of all, stuck in a rut, second of all, abruptly coming to an end, and I'm watching my brother's life take off on this incredible trajectory of happiness and, you know, clarification and good things for him, I maybe wouldn't have all positive feelings for my brother at that moment. I might be a little jealous. I might be a little mad at him that my life is coming to an end and his is going to continue in this wonderful way. You know, I wanted some more mixed emotions there. I wanted some conflict between him and his brother. I don't know.
Maybe not so much conflict as how hard that conversation would be at the very beginning.
Mm.
You know, dude, I haven't talked to you in 5 years and you're here on my doorstep. What the, you know, crap. Here we like,
yeah, no call.
What?
Like, no call,
heck?
no text. Like, yeah, well, you know, like that first conversation could even be said in silent. You know, there could be silent moments of, whoa, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge that he's there.
Yeah.
what I was thinking in having them make up so quickly and like without any conflict was the kind of through line of the like it wouldn't have been like that because these were two brothers who had a fight. I wanted to establish that they had a pattern of doing this. They had a pattern of having a stupid fight and then not talking for years. And then they would talk and then have a fight and then not talk for years. And that would keep happening. And then this is just the last one in the cycle. So this isn't a special fight. It's their relationship. That's what they know. And after each one of these fights, it is a stupid fight. It wasn't really about anything in particular because these are two very traumatized, unhealthy individuals. And the extended periods of silence between them comes from each of them thinking the other hates them.
If I may, I think
Yeah.
about like you wouldn't forget what the fight was about. I think clarifying that like they fought physically and like that hard at each other that often as kids might make it a little bit more understandable that they don't remember what the last one was about, even if it was a big one, because like if there were multiple times that they were going to the hospital and things like that because they just kept beating each other up.
Okay.
I think that could maybe clarify.
And two, if like this is a cycle and that's what this whole thing is, then I would just clarify that this brother is coming forward because he wants to break the cycle because he's been doing all this work on himself.
Yeah, and
'Cause
like
it wasn't apparent to us that there was a cycle.
I feel like a good place to sneak that in is when Daniel chooses not to get into it when Noah's going off about crazy people.
I feel like that's a good note. Thank you. That's very solid because Daniel does make that decision. He's obviously like he has put like so much work into trying to better himself, and he brings it up to his brother, who's immediately like, "That sounds like crazy talk," and it's just like, we'll talk about that later. We'll get that later.
And then I would say too, since they obviously have this history of pushing each other's buttons, that we should see more of that, of them pushing each other's buttons, and like you said, his newfound therapy self trying to, okay, I'm changing this, I'm moving forward, and then like Furman said, more conflict in that conversation because that's a tough conversation that's going on right there.
Sorry, Dad. I was reading your comment. This is the stream mic. It's different because I've got you guys through speakers right now, so I have to mute it when I'm not speaking. But that is a good point. That like because like Caroline was talking about, like their terrible fights are all physical ones. Like they get into like fist fights with each other, and then like they've got bruises and they don't remember why they did it. It's like, why did we get to this point of extreme physical violence? It's like, oh, I spilled a cup of coffee. That was it. That was the reason. So I don't remember it years later. Just the fighting, just a series of reactions. Yeah, that makes sense. That would need to be clarified in the next draft.
I guess I wanted to know what really the thing is about the two of them that would cause them to keep butting heads like that. Like are they competitive? Like what is the thing that's driving them to just not connect for so long? I guess I just wanted more of that. Like, I guess a lot of shows you watch, you want more backstory, you want more info, and you're purposely leaving some things vague. I totally get that. I just wanted a little bit more out of their relationship because it is a very important relationship, even compared to some of the other ones going on. His with his brother is very important in the context of the show.
I'm just going to take a moment to highlight that all of our notes thus far have been, I want to see more of it. So,
Great.
Yeah. So real quick, I've got to go put my children in bed because it's what I do. But I wanted to say real quick. First of all, I love that you're doing this. I love that you're writing and doing this. It's really really good. I'm gonna go figure out how to watch the scripted one. Two things before I go. First, production wise, this is really good. Here, I would love to see how it looks on stage. And if you don't mind, could I take a couple scenes and have my kids do them? Okay. Okay. Awesome. So that's one. Thank you. And I'll film them and see what you think. Yeah.
Cool. Nice.
And the other thing is, I love that monologue at the end. Well, end of Act 2, Scene 2, where he's
Noah
dying.
losing his mind.
Talking to himself and dying, and he's going back and forth. And I was sitting there wondering, okay, how do you do this? You know, could it be a voiceover? But then I was like, no, it shouldn't be a voiceover. He should literally be talking to himself. You know, but I loved how it went back and forth, and just those moments of kind of his clarity in death were really well written and really, really kind of beautiful. So,
Thank you.
yeah, it's good stuff, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is Cecily.
Cecily,
Hi,
hi.
Cecily.
You guys saw Rosalind a minute ago, who's 9 now. I think Katie held her when
She's
she was
9?
1.
Oh my goodness.
Cecily, who's now 6.
Hello, Cecily.
So grown, Furman.
Yeah, I know. So on that note, guys, I gotta go put this one in bed. But good work, man. If I think of anything else, I'll send you a message.
Nice meeting you.
Here comes Roz.
And again, yeah. And again, I know I kind of ham-fistedly said it prior, but I like the poetic beauty of him dying the same way he lived, as evident by him writing the play instead of talking to people, is that he had to just keep himself company because he didn't want to take a risk on anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Furman.
Hey,
Bye.
bye.
Thanks for
Yeah, man.
The last
Bye.
scene, those of you who've read the script know how it's written, but it's actually written not as a monologue, but just a series of individual lines.
Yeah.
He is, because he's actually like created like a different version of him in his head, a more secure one, because like he's losing his mind, quite literally. He has a brain issue, and so he is trying to cope with that, and that's how his brain does it. He makes someone for him to talk to, someone that will tell him, yeah, I'll be here in the morning when you wake up. And that's all he had.
As I was reading through that, like following along as we were going through it, I think it might be valuable to because there are two consistent voices. It's not just a series of lines like you were saying. And I think labeling one of them as Noah 2 or a character called also Noah to would help the actor follow the flip. I mean, once it's staged, that's not like that's something that you would be able to know, but it might help.
Yeah.
Clarify.
Make it easier for the director to give notes on it too.
But really great work.
Yeah, it was cool.
I loved it. Yeah, I loved it. I'm happy to read anything else, come to anything else. I support you wholeheartedly. Okay.
Let's go Reckham Tech.
This is not my room. This is my husband's brother's room. Sorry. He's so let down.
Oh, hey, my dad went to Texas Tech.
Hey, there we go. The small chihuahua that was watching with me just has a few notes. She wants to know where the other dogs were and why there weren't enough cookies in the show.
Tell her I
really
said not
keep
everything
her-
is about. Don't worry, Michael. I'll take care of this one for you. Not everything is about dogs. First of all,
Everything is about
Human-
this dog. This particular dog. Look at it. Look at it.
Sounds like that dog could use some therapy.
Yes. Yeah, the show, it just needs to be more accessible to our four-legged friends, okay? I just need... Yes, well, it's important, so... Great show, guys!
Thanks.
Good show, guys. Seriously.
I'm gonna stop the stream now. Dad, sorry if you're listening. Show's over. That was it. I'm gonna post this on YouTube eventually.
Get out of the theater.
Yeah.
Bye, Dad.
Yeah, so people can watch. give notes. But yeah, thank you everybody who came out. I love and appreciate you all. Bye.
Bye, Caroline.